What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning to another episode of Shoot the Ish. And today, the episode is going to be inspired by an interview that I saw from Jason Lee, in which he had the guy from BMF, doesnt on. And we're going to talk about something he said. But first, how you doing? What's going on, man?
Doing very well. You know, Money Mitch in the building, a.k.a. Greasy, Puda. Just here, with another episode with a definitely a very interesting topic. Let's see what we got going on.
All right, guys. Now, check this out. Now, we realize that this is the era of social media. And it seems like in this era, we got people that can basically be self-proclaimed YouTube influencers. That's a job now.
Yeah.
What is it? Bloggers out of nowhere. That's a job now. Mm-hmm. And where we're getting the topic from is basically OnlyFans models. And one thing I realize nowadays, everybody's a model. You can take a picture, you're a model automatically if you're on the internet. So you're automatically an Instagram model. But based on the interview that I saw on Jason Lee's podcast, I mean, like I said, he had doesnt on there, whatever. I don't know how to spell it, say his name. But what show was he on before?
doesnt. He was an All-American. He was the quarterback for Crenshaw, All-American.
I never watched that show.
Yeah, he's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. And now they got him on BMF as the dude with the crooked eye that got shot by Lamar.
What song be playing when he be coming by?
Yeah, I forget. I forget.
He was like, rainy. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, it was something with rain. Let it rain.
But what I wanted to know was that he made a comment. He said, Jason Lee asked him, he said, hey, as far as your dating life, would you date a woman who had OnlyFans? And his statement was, I have high standards. So, no. So, basically, the question I asked, and where we're gonna go with this is, like, would you really mess with a woman that had an OnlyFans page? I mean, would you?
See, I'm not too experienced with that many people that actually have OnlyFans, but I do know a few that do. And I've been on OnlyFans as a spectator, of course.
What?
No, I've been on OnlyFans as a spectator. You go on OnlyFans.
Oh, you mean you was watching?
Yeah.
You have you don't have an OnlyFans account.
Not an account, but you could subscribe.
I mean, you subscribe to
person.
OnlyFans. So, see, he just said he been on OnlyFans.
Yeah, I've been there.
Meaning, I'm thinking you talking about been on it like you was a
I'm not. Oh no, not a participant. I've been on
you're
that.
A subscriber. All right,
I subscribe.
You subscribe to OnlyFans.
Following a certain person, whatever the case may be.
What made you follow her?
She's very attractive and very entertaining. So I'm like, wow.
What made it entertaining?
I don't know. Her look, her vibe, maybe her accent. What part of the United States she was from.
Her accent?
I don't know. It cost $3.99. Why not? Shit. Spend that much sleep. But based on the content on OnlyFans and how, from what I look at it, is basically just entertainment for men with certain fetishes, and they have a broad spectrum of things that people do sell, and people make a lot of money on it, especially females make a lot of money on OnlyFans. But I don't look at it as a legitimate occupation to be put it on your resume.
But the question was, would you date a chick?
Date?
Would you take? Would you
serious? That's different.
I'm. You know what? I just want to understand. I want to know date. Let's talk about the dating, because if the purpose of dating is to actually eventually take somebody serious, because unless you out here,
people could date just for entertainment. People could just date because I'm single, and as a male, human being.
So okay, so all right. So my question would be:
would I
this.
wife somebody who has an OnlyFans?
Would you?
No,
And why?
because that's just you publicly putting out there that you do anything for money to entertain the next person. So that, to me, that's not a switch that can turn on and off. That's just who you are or who you not.
So so in a way you feel like if she's on OnlyFans, that's basically
that's a hustle. That's a grind. That's who she is. Don't knock them. I don't judge. I ain't God.
But you just ain't gonna take it serious.
I can't take it serious. Like, all right, she gonna be my mama. You feel me? She gonna be the mother of my children. She's gonna be my end all be all. Promoting OnlyFans and as their, I got an OnlyFans. I'm an influencer. Hit me at such and such. Nah, I'm too old for that. You could have caught me 10 years ago.
Wait, I forgot to tell it. Yo, if y'all don't see, like we got
the merch.
We got the merch to shoot the ish.
Yeah.
Shoot the ish t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
The merch, baby.
And like I said, we finally got to the 500 mark subscribers, so I definitely appreciate that. And definitely like, subscribe, definitely leave a comment, tell us what you still think of the show. And like I said, we're trying to bring some stuff different. I'm still working on some stuff in the background, but I'm still trying to bring some different so we can be before this year, even though the year basically starting, I still want to be able to bring more content and bring us more intertwined with the audience. So, I'm still working on some stuff. Hopefully next episode, you guys will get to see how I tweak a little things. But to get back to the subject, one of the things that I realized, even by looking at the OnlyFans, I think what I like in thinking about this topic, I think one of the things that I realized was it's 2023, right? And it seemed like the way we had COVID, because it seemed like it popped off.
It popped off of COVID. Everybody stuck at home. How else you gonna make any stream of revenue? So who really blasted OnlyFans from what I remember was old boy who got locked up for Canada. What's his name?
Oh, Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez made like $1 million.
Was that OnlyFans? Nah. I don't think
it was that platform.
Nah,
because they had to shut him down.
No, he was on Instagram. He was doing a lot of shows. Was
it Instagram?
Yeah, it was Instagram.
But
he got a YouTube.
Obviously, that was influence to OnlyFans, because now OnlyFans is legitimate market as to where there is no kicking out. There's no holds barred in OnlyFans.
I think the thing with the OnlyFans, like when it basically happened, I felt like it really popped off during COVID because you had people in the house, and it was like, look, show a little. It always got to come from somewhere. Show a little feet, because that's one of the things. He's right in reference to the fetish things, and that's what I'm saying. Would you wouldn't take a do you think it's a degrees in which you wouldn't take a woman serious if she did OnlyFans? Because, like I said, some people that may just show their feet. You wouldn't wife her?
That's when you get deep in, but then you talk about dating in the beginning. Now, take somebody serious, those are conversations you're going to have. And like, what was your mental state, like, as far as getting
mental
a bag?
state?
No, I'm talking about, what was your, where were you mentally outside of the bag? Were you willing to do anything? Did you have rules and stipulations in place as to where, like, listen, me as a woman, I find a lot of people attractive. I might have Googled the fetishes of people in the whole world. Lost a job. Fetishes of people in the whole world that like, I don't know, feet. And it might be a market as to where they could dip into. Or hands. Or fucking, I don't know, mailing panties. Whatever the case may be. Or just nude pics. Whatever the case may be. A situation like that, yeah. I mean, there's always, exceptions to certain rules. But I'm just talking about the general ideology. So, OnlyFans, you figure, all right, strippers can't strip no more because of COVID. Let me go on OnlyFans and strip. I'm going to get the bag. And now they're getting more. They got bigger audiences. And it's a great thing. It's a great thing. People making money. People are happy. More men are entertained. People are less stressed at home as men. Women are making a lot more money. It's a great atmosphere. But now you're talking about dating, taking serious, I'm going to be my wife. I mean, if you had an OnlyFans, there's just a lot of red flags.
I mean,
that's
like,
all I'm saying.
To me, I feel kind of like the same way. I think, but like I said, in reference to thinking about the episode, I was like, let me think about all the things that people do on OnlyFans, and I think, like you said, the stigma with OnlyFans is like straight busted open for a real nigga, and it's like you either getting piped out by somebody on OnlyFans, topping niggas on OnlyFans, or you doing it solo and you doing some special tricks on the camera, on the webcam for it.
And if a dude is piping somebody out and they got a crazy following and you got a crazy following, you combine your following by making your own OnlyFans video, piping people out and tripling the profit. Great business proposal.
Yeah, but one thing we always said, sex sells, and the topic is sex always sells in itself.
Sex and women.
But I feel like the thing that I always think about, like, I just think just in this date and time, I mean, at this day and time, I always say to myself, like, yo, when you do stuff on the internet, it don't go away.
It's forever.
And you gonna have kids and you was out here wilding on OnlyFans. Now that content, because I don't know how OnlyFans work. I know that OnlyFans pay you, but in a way, they still own some of that content as well.
So they would never. That's what's copyrighted under that company. It's copyrighted under that, the company, as far as logo, whatever the case may be. They have ownership, a certain percentage of ownership.
Your content. So they own some of your content.
Correct.
So if they own some of your content, that means that content isn't going away. And so I always say to myself, because I've heard Amber Rose say certain things like, when my kid get older, I'll tell him, like, you think he want all his friends to be seeing you wilding because you was trying to get a quick buck? And I get it. You had the quick buck to feed your kids, whatever the hell. I get it. But sometimes I think, like I said, I feel like people are so busy for the quick dollar, not realizing, like, this stuff stays with you.
Yeah.
Like, this stuff literally stays with you. And so to me, I feel like dating somebody on OnlyFans, sometimes you don't even want all that attention.
Agreeable. Think about it. If it wasn't like that, if they didn't have those, like that type of ownership on your content or whatever the case may be, there would be a lot more people on OnlyFans. If you own your own rights, you can take it wherever you want. Think about it. I'm like, all right, let me just wild out for 1 year. I'm single. I need bread. I could do a crazy, OnlyFans site, whatever the case may be, for 1 year straight and just hop out the game. A lot of people probably would consider. To be honest.
To me, I swear to God, I'm about to do an OnlyFans. I just want to show my feet. I want to just show my feet and be like, yo, can I make some money off of this? And, let me see what that works. Stay tuned. I may put a link, just have my feet on OnlyFans.
Sounds hard out in these streets.
For real. And I think truthfully, that's the point. But it's almost like it's going to a certain point where it's like, is that going to be common? Because I was talking to somebody, and the dude said to me, I was like, yo, would you date a girl? He was like, yeah, with ease. He's like, everybody got one. And what I'm starting to realize is that something that within time becomes the new norm.
It might be the new IG.
Or it may be like every girl that you know, because the funny thing about OnlyFans, you can have an OnlyFans account just on your cell phone. Yeah, no, just on your cell phone.
Correct, but you could just have an account just to have an account, like an LLC, just to have an LLC, right?
Yeah.
Something trendy's coming up. One of your girlfriends like, yo, listen, I just wear these certain bras that I'm advertising A, B, C, and D. So much money came my way because the way I look in the bras with certain people in Australia loves it and da-da-da-da. You be OnlyFans with these little bras and showing a little nipple to make a little money. You single, you young, you beautiful, 25, 26. I might be something that somebody would consider for an extra stream of revenue.
And this is that easy money nowadays that I think by the time my son's
knock on them.
No, I think by the time my son get older, he gonna be like, everybody gonna have an OnlyFans account and they pass. Everybody, it seemed like it because it's becoming. I'm telling you, I think the dude worked at the job. He was telling me, like, yeah, I don't mind because everybody got it. Every girl I know got OnlyFans, and I'm like, everybody. He said it's to the point that he don't know who doesn't have an OnlyFans.
Yeah, I'm like opposite. I know like 3, 4, 5 people with OnlyFans, but not. I'm the opposite. Maybe I'm older. He had to be younger.
No, he was young. I think he was like 23.
Oh, see, that's a new
But
generation.
that's what I'm saying.
That's
That's now going to become the norm.
Yeah.
OnlyFans is literally going to be the norm, it seems, because I'm like, so now all y'all parents who got y'all kids' cell phones, when your daughter or your son close that door and they want to lock the door in your house.
See, as a man, you good. You just subscribe and be out.
Nah, it's dudes that be on OnlyFans.
Oh yeah,
pause. Pause.
I mean, the famous
right.
people that we know.
Yeah, that's what. I mean.
The famous people.
Tiger got popular off of OnlyFans and
Jimmy
stuff
Smacks,
like that. But I heard, allegedly he was wilding on doing some other stuff.
There's a couple people out there making heavy bread. Like, you know what I mean? That's what the porno industry guys go to that. So it's a great revenue stream for those that are in the life of adult entertainment or whatnot. But if it's becoming the norm for our younger generation, it's like,
and it's another thing where they all make themselves a professional. Like I said in the beginning, now you can give yourself any title. You can truly, in this day and age, you can give yourself any title you want. So now, like when we watch stuff, don't it say, I'm a content creator?
Everything, everybody.
Yeah, I'm a content creator.
Any podcast, what do you do? That's what they ask. Somebody 18, 19, 20, what do you do? I'm a content creator. I have an OnlyFans. That's literally a job.
A job.
Like say, I'm an accountant. And I'm a nurse practitioner. I do construction. I'm a whatever. I'm a technician. I'm an electrician. I'm an OnlyFans content. So you create content. What kind of content you create? It's on OnlyFans. Come check me out. I don't want to speak about the business. Come check me out. Subscribe.
It's like,
so content, hands, titties, and ass cheeks. Hey. I get America. The world's changed. Sex sells. It's always going to sell. It's sold since BC, before Christ. It's sold.
But what you say? I'm looking at it like at a certain point. Like when you think about it, the things that like through time. From when I was younger to what it is now, things that wasn't normal has become normal, right?
Oh yeah.
And it seems like we've grown to have a higher tolerance.
Correct.
To
everything.
Yeah, to everything.
No more secrets.
Wait. We have a higher tolerance for the freedom to express yourself sexually, but we still have a lower tolerance on a lot of, like, we still live in cancel culture though. But that's another subject in itself. But like you can you can become a porn star now too, just by having a cell phone. Put it on a tripod. Put it in your room. Close your room door. Lock it. And you become a porn star. And just with your cell phone. And you have a place to distribute it. You don't need a distributor. You created your own self.
Your own LLC, your own money, and you're making your own bag. Playing
in
with
the privacy of your own home.
Playing with dildos all day. Shit. Well, man. Hey. I guess as men it's different. It's harder. It's harder in the streets. It's always been. I always say it's a lot tougher to be a man in this world than as a woman. I'm not a sexist. I'm not a whatever you call the misogynistic or whatever. No anti. It's always going to be harder to be a man in this world.
Imagine
you're just a bad chick. Like, you know what?
Yeah, I don't want to work no more.
I don't want to work no more. My boss, I hate him. I work 9 to 5, make 18 an hour. I just play with myself a little 3-4 hours a day. Not even.
No. Did you hear a lot of teachers left? Like, people are leaving their real jobs and saying, wait, why should I work at have a prestigious job when I could just go home, don't have to deal with talk, and be my own person in my own house and wild out and do things I like and just bring home money.
That's it.
If you're a bad chick,
entrepreneur.
But at the same time, like I said, it ain't necessarily bad too.
No, you're right.
Women, it's fetishes. You may sit on camera and eat. No. Wait. Sorry. There's actually another, like, people do things like they sit and eat hot dogs or something. Women,
yeah,
I forgot what that's called, but they'll do that, and people buy that.
Correct.
Just to see a woman eat something sexually, and I'm like, yo, this just teaches me like
peeing, seeing them pee. I've seen that. I've seen the weirdest stuff. I mean,
this is a job nowadays, and
yeah.
But
now they get long-term clients. So these people that are paying all this money,
subscribers, yeah.
You know, these subscribers paying these large amounts of money get secret DMs for them to fly them out to whip them with whips and literally shit on them and come back for 5K, 6K, 10K. Based on their fan base. Now they have a fan base based on this stuff. To let you know how crazy the world was prior to social media. The freaks always been the freaks.
Yeah.
But this is an avenue that made the world happier.
Yeah.
It's an avenue. So it was hidden in our day because the avenues weren't available. Now the avenues available is acceptable because now it's out in the open mind. Reason as to why TV now, within the last 10 years, you can curse on TV. 25 years ago, 20 years ago, you didn't hear shit or ass or certain things on TV. It became the norm of certain words, certain swear words that were used, and it became normal. Now, you know, homosexual activity became very, very normal because it's the modern day. OnlyFans is the modern day. It's acceptance, freedom of speech in that area, and I guess it's prosperous. It's about capitalism, right? America's capitalism, make as much money as possible.
Yeah,
OnlyFans make money off the content. Women make money off, and men make money off what they do instead of having to go to a strip club and wait for the big boss and pay him such and such and get a couple dollars.
But here's the question. Here's another question, right? So obviously you wouldn't, as you stated, you wouldn't take a woman serious from OnlyFans. Have you ever thought about doing OnlyFans yourself?
I think about it every day. Every day. It's a lot of money. I'm like, yo, man, there's something or somebody I know I can try to manage. Or
you want to manage?
Something to do with it because there's so much money there. So I'm like, yo, how do I?
I'm not going to lie. Like, sometimes I look at it, right?
I would personally never be like, oh, Mitch on OnlyFans doing a kinky. Nah, because
I think
it's forever, like you mentioned. It's forever. Nah,
I feel like at this point, the only to keep it 100, I think the only reason I don't do an OnlyFans is because I have children. That is literally the only reason I don't do it. Because again, it's like,
yeah, but nobody's saying that you gotta be freaking Wesley Pipes in it.
No, that's what I was. That's the only way I thought about it. I thought I was going to just.
I was thinking about other angles because
I was thinking
I'll be
about
out there like this. Well, you can do like with other people. You gotta put a mask on, make sure that the kids don't.
No, but you gotta understand, like
you hide your tattoos.
Wait,
or you get a new sleeve after your OnlyFans.
No.
And your kids will never know that it used to be your tattoos.
But think about this.
Get kinky.
Think about this though. How do you promote it? Would I promote it based on this YouTube and say hit the links? Because what I do see is that people will have an Instagram page. Mm-hmm. Then on their Instagram page, they'll have all their links, like to their link trees. Like,
but because your kids are young, they're not gonna hit
that
must subscribe 18 or older. Do they got bread?
No. But the people that I know,
when they get 16, 17, 18, delete.
Oh, and then I thought about it, and then I got a regular job too. So maybe I just couldn't do it. Yeah, maybe I just can't do it. That probably was just a idea, a thought in my head.
I see the money. I'm like,
yeah.
I see the money. I was like, whoa, damn.
No, but to me, I feel like
can I
be a director.
Director, like, all right, it's under our business.
If you guys are looking for any videographers,
we got the
to shoot your OnlyFans, I got you.
For you, we got the, I'm just saying.
Nah, look, at this point, but it's almost like you got the professional look. I've always thought like being behind the scenes when it came to like doing OnlyFans. Like I said, for any of you guys who need a videographer, and I could shoot the camera, equipment, hook it up, extra income,
weddings.
OnlyFans.
Bar mitzvahs, sweet 16s, OnlyFans, graduations, OnlyFans, work events, OnlyFans.
Damn.
But no, I just think we technically do live in a society now that the things that we didn't think at one time would become the norm is now becoming the norm. And the only reason I said, would you date? Because it was basically what Da Vinci said, what the other guy that I spoke to when he was talking about, was like he was 23 years old, saying that everybody had it. And looked at me as if, what, you don't know this? And it made it seem like, yo, damn, is this the new world that we're actually living in? Because, like I said, in social media, look at when you go to Instagram, look at when you go to Facebook.
Everybody.
People are bloggers. I'm this. And it's easy to give yourself a title.
Mm-hmm. Blogger.
Do you know that they say now, you can say, I'm a comedian. No.
Oh.
You can now, like, you remember back in the day when we were younger, a comedian was what you saw, like an Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
and
stand
all these
up.
people.
You stand up.
Now, if you do content on social media that's funny, you now can label yourself a comedian.
So let me ask you a question. Our boy, McQueen, he believes himself a comedian because he's funny as hell, too, while he does his stuff.
It depends. It probably depends if he wants to label his stuff that way.
No, because it really is comedy. What he does is comedy because it's not scripted, but it's not the norm. But that's interesting because obviously he's gonna put that on his resume. Mm-hmm. It works. I'm a comedian. I'm an influencer. I'm a blogger. He does probably have an OnlyFans. He has a YouTube page. All right, you might as well put comedian in your shit too, man.
Well,
you're not funny.
I don't think I do much comical content. I think it's sometimes the people that come on the show, you be like, well, God. So when it's all said and done, I think it's could be funny.
Let's go to the bloggers and YouTube and influencer. Yes, why not?
I guess we can. I think once you get to a certain amount of subscribers, if you got a certain amount of people watching you, I call it entertainment. We can be considered shit. I don't know.
Entertainers.
That's
mad big.
YouTube entertainers, I guess so. YouTube content creators. I guess we can say that. YouTube content creators, because I won't say I'm a news anchor, because I damn sure ain't y'all with no news. But But we're just to end it out. As you stated, that you would not see yourself
100% from the beginning. When I hear that, red flag.
Red flag.
It would be somebody that I would have to like dig into more. I would date, of course, because I'm very, I want to know, so I'll be very curious. It depends on obviously connection and even being able to date somebody. I mean, for her to say that, she must be either big on OnlyFans. It's not something that I see that's promoted amongst women, at least that I know, or my age realm. It's like, oh yeah, I work at, I'm a medical assistant, and I also do OnlyFans. What do you do, Mitch? It doesn't work. That's not something that's promoted yet in my circle of people. Maybe I need to expand.
Okay. So I mean, the thing is, what I've come to the conclusion with is that I think at this point, do we adjust to the norm, or do we stay basically with what we've always known? To me, I think if anything, you judge based on certain circumstances, because as we realize right now, when it comes to OnlyFans, you could be the person that was just eating chips or the person that was doing a foot fetish. But to me, in my head, like you said, sometimes I think about a woman who's just busting it wide open, wilding out to do anything for money, especially the famous ones. But then they say it's famous people that do the foot stuff and hand stuff or just do certain things. But, I guess when it all comes down to today, we're all looking for somebody. Everybody's out here looking for somebody. But just always know that the judgment, you got to understand what OnlyFans is actually perceived to be.
Yeah.
But to transition that into dating an OnlyFans person. It's now that part of the show where we talk about Mitch's online love.
Okay.
I mean, Mitch's on quest for love. Find anybody this week?
Couple of interesting people. Not as entertaining as the beginning.
So when you say not as entertaining, what do you mean?
More down to earth. More down to earth people.
So you find look,
yeah, I'm getting closer.
Love. I mean, I want to know.
It's something positive. It's something positive. Let me just hold on 1 second.
Guys, we should have had this already.
Yeah, but nothing to have because when I ain't excited about it, it's. I mean, it's not bad.
We looking for something that's decent.
Correct.
You don't have nobody in there already that you speaking to?
Oh no, not like that. It's people.
Damn, 2 weeks in a row.
Nah, it ain't even like that.
Look, guys, we tried. This was a segment that I thought we were gonna really see what it's like in this dating world.
All right, here we go.
But Mitch been bullshit.
Yeah, I ain't gonna bullshit.
You be bullshit. You be bullshit.
Because we can match and I don't hit you. And I'm just a busy man.
I'm saying.
I get it.
What are you finding? Did you find somebody that was interested to you? Did you what was going on?
For example, somebody I guess when you start searching for high potentials or people that more than likely, or somebody that you would want to deal with, it gets very vague. Give you an example. Somebody that matched, and whatever the case may be. Young lady, 24 years old, looking for a long-term relationship. Cool, right? Located in Woodbridge, not too far, right? Lead teacher, smokes never. Doesn't have any kids. She drinks occasionally. She's bilingual.
Okay.
Little mommy. You know what I mean? Little mommy. And she's speaking, she obviously speaks English. She's from Santiago, Dominican Republic, which I'm very, very familiar with.
I bet you are.
And she's very fine, as you can see. Gym rat.
So what's the problem?
There's no problem. She's just one of the people on the list.
So all right. You know what, guys? Here's what this is the thing that confuses me, right? You're on your quest for love, right? Mm-hmm. But the real question I should have said was, are you really on your quest for love?
I'm on a quest for like. If that makes sense.
So
quest you're not for love. I'm not looking for the love of my life. I'm looking for somebody I could build with, and she's very high potential. So and that's why we matched, and that's why we said the hey and the hey back, and I just have to capitalize on that.
So all right, because see, this goes back to our old dating shows, where I would say that the ladies, when you meet somebody, are you on this dating site just the past time, or you're on this dating site being for real?
Exactly.
No, I'm asking a question.
Hey, go ahead. No, I think it's just passing time.
So you're not. So you're not even on here to.
No, I think they're passing time.
No, I'm asking you. This is Mitch's online.
Oh no, I'm not here to pass time. No, not at all.
So again,
I'm here to engage in conversation.
So out of the people that you're engaged with, right?
Okay.
Is there anyone that? Let me say, was there anyone who tickled your fancy? That jumped out. So out of the people you've been meeting, there's no one who jumped out to you.
No one jumped out.
And why?
With the title of Quest for Love. Facts.
So.
Facts. They ain't jump out, but they're decent people. But it's not like, they would have been, and I would have messaged if it was like that.
So the question would be, what is it about these people that one that you said in particular? What is it about that person that doesn't jump out to you for?
I mean,
I'm just asking because you said nobody jumped out. So what was it about that person that you found that you was like, interested? But I'm not jumping out the window for that.
Okay, so physically interesting, right? So we have a basic.
Okay.
We have basic text.
Physically, you attract. I'm saying
that's how you get the match. You
all
feel
right.
me?
So
I like. Boom. She likes match. So we attract each other. Boom. Next step. Hey, how you doing? How's life? Whatever the case may be. How's your day? Vice versa. Boom, boom. Where you from? What you do? Da da da. You know. So we have basic conversations or whatever the case may be. Might be gaps and lapses in responses from myself to them or so them to me or whatever the case may be. And it seems like a majority of the people.
No, that person.
Yeah.
We talking about that person.
Oh, that person.
So what is it? Because see, all right.
You know what scares me? When somebody walks in here like, listen, long-term relationship is what she's looking for.
What the fuck? Wait. Here's the sad part. See, and this is what bothers me.
Or looking for the love of my life. Or looking for the love of my life.
Audience.
Those are the two things.
Audience, for those who see, I want you guys to always understand. Yeah, we talked about the OnlyFans dating, but this kind of confuses me. And this is a guy what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Women say a lot of times that they're confused about what men want. But even me asking this question, ladies, I probably understand what the hell you guys are talking about. Because it seemed like
we don't.
But
we don't. 100%. We know 80%.
Like, but what you think she was supposed to say? She was supposed to say, "Hey, I'm looking for a nigga to just fuck me."
No. It got deeper than that, obviously. Whatever.
So that's what we asking. The audience is asking you, why not?
All right. So
because she said
no. That's one person that you want to zero in on
because.
That's one person you want to zero in on, but
everyone did I not ask?
It's about 5-6 people in the same situation.
Audience, did I not ask? And he picked that one, not me. That's his dating app, and so that he picked that particular person. So I said, "Hey, now if he said there's 5 people, but you picked that one, what is it about that one that you said? Yeah, she physically was the one because you hit her, y'all hit back, y'all match. So what would it be that there's an issue why you won't want to take that person serious? Because the only thing you said was because she said, I'm looking for a relationship, a long-term relationship. So what the hell is she supposed to be on a dating app for? Just to meet a nigga because she lonely for the night?
But that's different. I'm new to this. I'm learning. It was the whole dating shit.
Okay, so what are you looking for?
No, but she goes, I'm looking for a long-term relationship. I'm looking for the love of my life. I'm like, all right, that's good. That's great. I'm not looking for a long-term relationship. I'm looking for the love of my life. I'm looking to match and grow, and potentially if that happens, or if you are that person, who knows? I'm just single on the site.
But my question is, what would be your intentions for that person? Because you just said, I'm not really even, you said you ain't really beat for that one.
Yeah.
So you just sitting around just liking.
Talking.
And just talking.
Yeah. Until I want to meet and grow. The people, a lot of women, remember, understand, which is a good thing. They're very black and white with exactly what they want. I'm looking for this, that, and this prior to even going in depth in the conversation. So I respect that from a lot of them. So when I explain that, that's great and dandy, and that's the move, what I would like to make if we go past step 1 before step 3, then that's when conversation slowly.
Have you met anyone off of the site yet?
Like one person.
And how did that go?
She catfish. Catfish.
Damn.
Wait, I want to hear about that. Why was it a catfish?
I guess the photos and what I've seen might have been a decade or more behind, so she was up 25 to 35, and which I didn't mind at first.
25, 35 what?
Pounds.
Oh, pounds.
So, which I wouldn't mind at first if that's what she's shown. You know what I'm saying? But just that hidden secret is like, all right, what else you have? A killer baby father that's on the loose and you saying you're single? What else is the issue? That certain things, especially on dating sites with people you don't know, there's certain things you got to keep real, especially when you know you're going to meet somebody. Like, I'm going to meet you at such and such. I can't wait till such and such. You know I'm going to see you. So that kind of rubbed me wrong, and maybe that's why I'm not as enthused.
Oh, so you just said based on that bad experience.
Maybe I'm not as enthused with the apps. I'd rather go to Home Goods and see her. Ooh, this is real.
So would you say that bad experience is what kind of like I don't even want to invest time with these women because it may be some fugazi.
Yeah, the enthusiasm went down a little bit. So now I'm skeptical. Now I'm playing defense instead of offense. I was playing offense in the beginning until that bad experience. And now I'm playing defense. So it's like, all right, sounds good. So it feels like I'm playing defense for red flags versus, guess what? She looked good in a match just like the other person, right? What if I see in the same situation?
Same situation. So
and she wants long-term, all this other stuff that I didn't get to yet, and I'm not a fan of off the rip. So it gets kind of hard in these streets.
So, guys, as you can see, this online dating for Mitch isn't really going.
Listen, if I was Gen Z, it'd be different because my little brothers, they live off Tinder and all this other stuff. Like, that's second nature. I'm in there feeling weird. Like, I'm like, maybe because I'm just a different, it's older, I should say. You know, I'm just more the real person. Instagram works well for me, you know. But with the dating sites, I need to be more skilled. Because, you know, Instagram got the date of that picture. You know what I'm saying?
And they probably got videos.
And they got the videos. Like, you see the movement. You see the hip. Oh, I see. Oh, the boy. I ain't no filter on that one. Like,
nah, but everybody got. I think that, to be honest with you, I want to talk about that one of these days.
Oh, the pump fakes.
Oh, my God.
You be seeing 10s to really 5s.
Oh, my.
And you be like,
damn.
5? All right. You should have told me it was a 5. I still would have said
how is that even fair?
But it's not fair. Cause a dude cannot be a 10 unless we Photoshop a face on The Rock's body or something. Like, it just what angle could a dude?
Nah, I swear to God.
You know what I mean?
I want to do a show about
what surgery could you do to make you look like The Rock?
I'm gonna go to DR and like. No,
okay, so you're gonna be skinny fat.
Yeah, I'm gonna be skinny fat.
So how's that The Rock?
I'm not. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do.
They coming out of DR like woof woof.
Nah, I'm talking about. We gonna do an episode. We got to get the ladies to come through and really ask them. It's not fair that you guys put all these filters and put y'all filters on there, knowing that ain't what you look like, and then it's like, that's not fair. And then when I see you get mad at me because I'm like, I want to dip.
Exactly. You feel me? And we do it politely. Like, we'll go through the dinner. It's all right. But it's the lie. If you kept it real, we still would have been at dinner. But no, it's real. No, this is what we expect. And we can finagle what to expect. Blind side, we confused. We're like, oh, you lied to me.
And I never thought you were
You lied to me.
I don't know the word, but check it. Again, I'd like to just say thank you guys for continuing to tune in to Shoot the Ish. And as I said, right now, we definitely got the merch.
Oh, the merch is on.
We got the merch, the Shoot the Ish shirts. But definitely like, subscribe, share the page, definitely leave a comment. Like I said, liking is free. Liking don't cost nothing. Sharing probably costs a little bit of your time. Definitely share the page. Show that you support. And definitely tune into next week. And like I said, hopefully we got a good episode coming up. And and if any of you guys ever thought about wanting to join the show about any specific topics, hit me in the DM.
Let us know. You
can Mitch them in the DM and let us know.
Any topics y'all want. We are very good
at we're trying to. We want to bring it a little uncensored.
Mm-hmm.
We want to be able to just keep it as real as we can and just give entertainment. That's it. How many people watch TV? Nobody. Everybody watch YouTube. So let's be one of those channels everybody watching. Let's get this from the ground up. I remember it started from 0. I mean, actually started from 1 because I was the very first subscriber. But now we have 512. Just as you guys can see that the channel is growing and growing and growing. Thanks to you, and and definitely tune in for those who continue to watch. We're definitely on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Spotify, and Anchor. So definitely check it out there in case you drive in the car. You want to be able to just hear the show. So definitely tune in. And like I said, I'm definitely going to try to do something next week. I'm still trying to work out a couple of kinks, but I want to just make sure that this show can be more interactive and let the audience be able to actually tune in. So, peace out.
Sensational.
Sensational.